Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Prison Architect. So we made a little headway last time. We now have a laundry here. Oh, you know what? We actually need to change up the regime. We now have jobs for people. So it is time for work time to be a thing. And we'll go ahead and do it like that for now. We'll start it out like that and then figure it out later. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. And let's see, next thing we need to do is we actually need to build another cell block because we are getting an unbelievable amount of prisoners in, considering that we barely have the space for them. But I think with the constant intake, it's either completely random or it's based on how much space you're building. So actually, we can kind of be prepared. We got 10 more coming in, so if we can get up to at least 57 rooms, requires an entrance. Okay, so let's go ahead and large jail door. And there. Cool. Alright. And let's see, this one's still locked open. We're going to do door mode normal. And, okay, there we go. They're going to build the hell out of that. We're going to plan the utilities for it. And let's see, we want to come down here like this, and yeah, there we go, and cool, awesome. So there's our utilities, easy peasy, puddin' pop. I don't know why I started saying that. That's just a thing I am now saying for some reason. And I don't necessarily like that door is facing the fence there. It's a little ugly, but I did kind of throw it up in a rush. So I have nobody to blame for myself, basically. But myself, I suppose I should say. Let's go ahead and we're going to build a fence around this area and designate it as employees only. So let's do like that. And we need to give them a little bit of space to work with there. So, and there's that. Cool. And then we need to do, actually, let's go ahead and knock that out. Now we're going to do staff doors for all of this. So it'd be cool if there was a cooler looking staff door option for some of this, but that's kind of neither here nor there, really. Actually, you know what? It's going to be only officers who go in here anyway, so let's keep this idea of doing 2x2 jail doors. Oh, we found a spoon. Hooray! The system works. Let's go ahead and serious complaints and is increasing. One prisoner says they are well treated. Let's see what our needs say. Sleep. We need more sleep. Well, sleep and food. Well, yeah, food is going to be an issue for a little bit until this study is over. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now we need to, first of all, very quickly, cancel everything that's coming in here. Is that what I want to do? Why is it selecting weird things? Oh, it's got power selected also. So very quickly, I'm going to cancel these lights. And then wait for that to settle in. Looks like we've got all the lights in that we're going to get. And I'm going to put in my own lights, goddammit, because I am tired of their nonsense. Let's go ahead and leave these doors open while they're working on it. So, and what we want to do is basically get this thrown up in as little time as absolutely necessary. So, let's keep with kind of the theme that we were doing before, and we're going to do toilet and bed. And then also reflective on the other side here. So it's bed, then toilet, and we'll do some walls. Where are you? There we go. So there we go, like that. And now we have everything we need to clone with. That will make this stupendously simple and very awesome to boot. So, and then we'll go ahead and build in the walls here and here. One more concrete wall in the middle. And let's just go ahead and build our shower heads first. And yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. A little tedious, but still awesome. Okay. Super easy peasy. And yeah, they're building walls there. I believe they should be. And yeah, more brick walls. Yeah, okay, everything's being built that was going to be built in the first place. And then we'll get our clone tool up and going. Like that. And oh man, I'm actually shockingly low on money, but we'll get some grant money in here pretty quick. And like that. And you know what? I might just go ahead and hold off until we can finish this one grant. So utilities, we got power down there. We need to get pipes down there too. That shouldn't break the bank. Shouldn't. Okay. And we'll do like so. And like so. And whoop, where are we on the pipes? There we go. That's what I want. Alright, and we'll do small pipe like this. Cool. And yeah, there we go. Gotta spend a little and make a little. Something like that. That's how the quote goes, right? Alright. So once that all gets hooked up, we'll be fine and dandy and good to go. Should be building beds. I don't see the bed ghost. Why is there no bed ghost? Oh, because I hadn't built a bed there yet. I'm dumb. Alright. Alright. We will set that up. Dangerously low on money. But we gotta make this work. We'll get a little bit of money in as we go. And we'll just sort of hold off for now. At least we're not spending money on food. That's fine. And then we've got some not so happy campers in the holding cell. That's totally fine. And they'll be okay for now. We do have plenty of lights. So once they spend the money on the lights, which they do automatically also, you don't have to, once they go in storage, you don't have to spend that money again, basically. And that's pretty cool as in my book. Actually, let's cancel that and do it every 2 junctions in the wall here. And then right there, and right there, and right there. And yeah, we're gonna focus on that for now. We've got our sort of primordial prison rooms over there. That's a totally separate gig. We gotta wait for them to hook everything up, and then we'll start making them actual cells. Although I guess nothing is gonna hurt if I designate the rooms. Well, I'll wait till the walls are in for that. So, and that way we'll get $20,000 and we can finish this up really quick, and then everything will be fine. Okay, so what do we got? Supply truck. Oh, they're gonna take out the garbage, I assume. Is that what's going on there? Probably. So let's go ahead and... How much are large jail doors? I do want to kind of implement that. They're pretty expensive. I'll hold off. So let's see. Where are we at with prisoner needs? Food becoming a real big issue. What does the blue mean? Active. Oh, it's actually happening. Okay. So satisfied. People are satisfied with a lot of things. They're not so satisfied with the amount of hygiene that happens. I do have shower on there, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So, and we'll add a shower time right there. And that will help. Maybe, just a little bit. Okay, so we have designated a work time. Our janitor is being super nice and helping with the laundry. So, crumpled, dirty uniforms, sure thing. And yeah, everything's going along pretty swimmingly at this point. Just as long as I don't run out of money. That would be the worst thing. So, oh, come on. I hate it whenever they do that. It's like, let's establish all of the pipes there and then ignore the actual main vein flow there. Okay, so we have our kennel. I don't know. Our dogs did... No, our dogs didn't find a spoon. Our metal detectors found a spoon. Our dogs are diligently doing their own thing. So, contraband. Nothing. Okay, that's fine. And let's go ahead and designate this as... You know what? We'll do this. We'll keep medium sec and smaller jails that are easier to contain. High sec and even smaller prison areas. And then low sec can have really large cell blocks where everything is just super dandy for them. So, okay, they'll go in there. I'll have to grab some medium rank prisoners in the middle of the day if I can find out. Let's see. Actually, normal security, and minimum security. Okay, so their pictures do reflect their status there. So I will move people based on that whenever they are stuck in their rooms. So, any second now. I'm waiting for it. Oh, you know what? I can wait a little bit less if I fast forward faster. Okay, perfect. So that's going to happen. They're going to chisel away at all of that. I'm going to remove this because I don't... These offices are going to get made in a fancier way than that. So... Actually, how big is this area? Can I do an office? Perfect. I can just barely fit an office in there. So that might work out. We might alter the walls a little bit. We'll see. So, alright. Minimum security. We need rooms. We're going to designate these as cells. There we go. And any minute now. Almost there. So close. And we'll start doing jail doors as our money comes in. Oh, that was really fast. You just sort of threw that up there. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just barely enough. Okay. They'll get all that functioning. We'll put a couple guards here. There we go. Medium. Medium. Oh, I guess they're coming online. And there we go. $20,000 payment for completing that. Perfect. Let's find another grant to do. And tool cleanup. Remove the supply of stolen tools and weapons. Prisoners at least 40. Long-term investment, cell block C. Crack down on drugs. So we're going to wait until we have 2 of these open. How long until short-term investment? That's 6 hours. So what we'll do is we'll do both of these at once and just lock everybody down and take everything out. Or search everybody. So, oh, here we go. We already have inhabitants. Perfect. So let's go a little bit slower. Well, a lot slower, I guess. Normal speed, really. And we're going to move some people around. You are now down in here. And you... Oh, let's see. You are now down in here. And... let's see, who else do we have? And just start grabbing people at random, I guess, if I wanted to. We just need to have 4 rooms open for the people in our holding cell. And, oh, people are crapping their rooms. That's lovely. Is that what that is? I can't tell. Let's see, regime. Yeah, we have free time and then shower. I really don't know what's up with that. Why are they doing that? Okay, they're getting showered down there. We are going to finish building some things here. We need drains. Definitely. So, and we'll do like that. Should probably have a drain for each shower. I'm not really sure. Once again, I am not an expert shower builder, apparently. Go figure. Every time I've had them use the shower, it usually ends up flooding. Although it looks like it's much more under control in this particular scenario. So I don't know if that's just the right number of drains for the number of shower heads or what. But we got a lot of people queuing up there for showers. That's kind of disturbing. So, and then, yeah, let's go ahead and designate this as a room. Room? Shower? Where's shower? Workshop. Shower. There we go. Cool. And I'm pretty sure I just designated a bunch of drains. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we have a few people who now live down there. That works out real well for us. And let's do deployment. That's not regarded as a room because it doesn't have doors. So, and we're about to get 10 more prisoners. That's totally okay with me. I think we will manage. Let's go materials, wall, like that. And Oh, what am I doing? I should be cloning this. Oh well, I'll do this really quick. It's not going to hurt anybody. So, whoop. There we go. And yeah, now I will clone for the bed and the toilet. So, there we go. Alright, and then we will take this whole thing and clone it for the east wall. And that works out real well. Okay, we also need to do objects. We need to get some lights in here. So there's a dearth of lights in this building on purpose. Alright. And there we are. Kind of interesting if you could actually create an accidental electrocution hazard by putting too many electronics in the showers. Maybe, I don't know if you would call it a feature, but it would be kind of a fun thing to have to consider whenever you do your designs. Maybe a little real to life, I don't know. I am not an architect. I just went for school for a couple years for one. There we go. Job blocked. Construct brick wall. Oh, weird. I guess they've decided to start. Whoa, there goes the power. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we've got people getting in fights down here. We beat the crap out of them. Yep. Doggy's helping. Works out. Not too bad. And then, what was I doing? I was doing something. We got doors there. We need to get rid of some planning. Now the power's out. That's right. I need to fix that. Post haste. I'm going to go utilities, capacitor, and do it like that. And since that one wall was inaccessible, I'm a little concerned now about how to actually build around certain things like that. That might possibly... Man, why is everybody so mad? Lockdown, miscontact. Is this because of the food? Jesus. I'm guessing it's because of the food. That's fine. We can control this. Not the worst possible outcome here, but with the power off, it does make things a little more difficult. So hopefully they replace these bits fairly soon. Let's see, where are we at here? Need to get rid of this. Clearly the water's not working because there's no electricity going to the pump for now. So, capacitors. We need capacitors. We need capacitors more than we need jail cells right now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine. Let's just zoom this along and we'll beat the snot out of all of our prisoners. So, that's okay. We're still... Everybody's chilling over here. No big deal. Okay. Oh. We have an incident in the laundry room, naturally. And also naturally, this did not remove the designation there. Did I put laundry baskets in? I'm pretty sure I did. Anyways, let's go back down here. They should be finishing up these jail cells. And we have a few more of these. We will switch on all of these. And there we go. Switch on. Yeah, too dangerous. That's fine. So now we have power again. Hopefully people will be... Good lord, that's disturbing. Seriously injured and suppressed. And blood coats the walls. What's this guy doing? Everybody wants food. And, yeah. Serve a single low quantity, low variety food meal for 2 days. This is exactly what I was worried about. 3 high variety, high quantity meals for 2 days. So they'll be feeling a lot better here soon. Okay, so where are we at on utilities? Why isn't that working? Oh, that for some reason is not connected. Weird. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. I just don't have it. Let's go ahead and... Actually, you know what? I should have done it like that. That's fine. Well, what I'm saying is I should have run it through the middle here like that, but that will be just dandy and will work out regardless, I think. And let's go ahead and set up the plumbing here. Okay. Almost there. And done. Yeah, weird. There's just sort of a spontaneous abortion here in the middle of some of these projects that I don't quite get. I'm going to go ahead and guess that maybe it got removed because like fights started breaking out and it was bad news and that kind of a deal. So let's go ahead and go back to utilities. We're just going to keep building capacitors, and there we go. I don't know why I don't just surround the whole thing immediately. It seems like the best idea, really. How much is it to expand? 80,000. That's a lot of money. Not yet. Okay. So everybody survived. We have no deaths. That's really good. Let's see. We've got this is almost ready. Let's go ahead and build this wall here. We'll erase the last of our planning marks. And what I want to do is, yeah, we're going to designate rooms. We got cells for days. And we will start building doors for all of them. So, yeah, easy peasy. No big deal. Alright. 24 prisoners arriving. Oh my god. I just looked up there at the prisoner intake for tomorrow. And, yeah, so this has been real fun. Stay tuned for tomorrow where I start playing Factoria. Not entirely true. Although, the temptation is there regularly. Without any sort of remorse. Alright, you guys can start living down here now that these cells are opened up. I don't know if anybody's living there right now. And you go there. And, oh, not light. I want you. There we go. You go there. And, yep, we're going to grab him super quickly. And you go there. Alright, deployment. We're going to add some more guards to this place. Oh, so apparently we had no guards there in that place. We need a couple more. Awesome, that works. So we still have really decent income coming. And danger's increasing, naturally. That's just par for course at this point. Let's see, let's go. We're going to grab some people. They're showering over here. You guys need to start living in these cells. Why is this not a cell? Oh, it doesn't have a bed. Objects, bed. Seems really obvious in retrospect, but hey. Okay, so any second now. Yes. Oh man, this video should have ended a couple minutes ago, but we're going to wait until this is done with, and I'll switch the meals over, and that's when I will end this video. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to slowly transfer out some people. Oh, wait, well, timer's not going to run if I do it like that, so no point in that. Let's go ahead and move you. We're going to move you over here. And where's a gray dude? There's gray dude. Gray dude. Alright, who do we have not occupied? What cells are not occupied at the moment? It'd be nice if they auto-assign, but they don't appear to that I've seen. So, you're orange. No. The guy. Not the object, the guy. Rah! There we go. Alright. Fortunately, everybody is sleeping, so it makes it pretty easy to kind of determine how to put everybody anywhere. Alright. These guys are getting moved. I don't know where any empty cells are at the moment. So, we will wait for that. Cool. What are you? You're red. You're gray. You're gray. You're red. You're gray. Well, I'm doing a good job at straightening all that out. There's Boyer from Super Mario RPG, apparently. And are they about to move him? No? Alright. We're going to move you there. Alright. Cool. And utilities. Pretty much anytime I look at the power station now, I'm just going to keep adding capacitors. So, there we go. That takes care of that. And we'll have enough power to lure me into a state of complacency. So later on, whenever I forget and the power goes out, it'll be that much more catastrophic. That's the plan, if you can call that a plan, but, you know. Alright, so we got laundry basket. That's, okay, cool, whatever. Apparently, for a second it looked like somebody was sleeping in the laundry basket. That would have been hilarious. So we're almost done here with this thing. Come on, come on, come on. Sign it. Sign it. More Perfect Hair Forever references. Whoa, whoa. Okay, that was the sound of them installing the capacitors. For a second I thought it ran out of power again. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw my monitor through my wall. How about that? That would be cool, right? Alright, everybody's out of the holding cell. Perfect. Okay, we're about to get completely bombarded with way too many prisoners. So, yeah, in the intermediary, I will definitely have to design another prison block. So, let's see. Oh, yes. Okay, so the meals are done. Let's change it up. So sorry, guys. Hi. Hi. $30 a day. Good lord, that's a lot. Alright, eat. We are going to eat. And then also eat here. But the endless work begins. Let's see. There we go. That will do it. Well, we need one little bit of free time there in case they need a pee or something. So, alright. So, yeah. We got that part figured out. 3 high variety, high quantity. High variety, high quantity. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So, it should start counting any second now. But either way, this video has gone on way too long, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. So if you have, please like, comment, and subscribe, and do all that other fun. What the hell was that? Did he just dig something? Did he dig something successfully? I guess that's supposed to make it more noticeable, so you can actually see whenever they're digging at the ground because they think they see something. Either way, yeah, this has been Cardboard Decoy Plays Prison Architect, and I will see you next time. Have fun.